Good morning to what is in fact day 448. It could be 449. It's all blurring a little bit for me. Anyway, I've not been updating in the last few days and I've been uploading the videos because I've not been around, but I will upload those today if I can. If you're watching this, you're probably going to be watching all of them at the same time. So, sorry if you have. If in the meantime, if you don't mind subscribing to the channel if you're not already, that would be much appreciated. Just a quick overview. This is for anybody new. This is just us documenting us being crazy enough to build a house in a foreign country at the end of COVID on a budget. So anyway, what's the update? The update is obviously the windows are in the cottage, which I'll show you in a second. The big window is in the main house as well, which I've already shown you on the previous video, but I'll quickly show you that as well if you haven't seen that on the other one. And now the work is starting on repairing the bedrooms after the leak we had in the wall, which I'll also show you the repair on the outside, which isn't too bad. So what dramas we had so far in the last couple of days? We came into a flood in there, which you've seen on the video before. Heavy duty filter. We've got two filters on the actual mains water coming in, one for superfine particles and one for medium. And for some unknown reason, it decided just to crack straight through the middle. So it flooded out our basement at about 4.5 foot deep, which is about 20 foot by 20 foot. So that'll be an interesting bill from the water company. The windows are in. I gave them a quick clean yesterday as well. So they've still got to be fixer foamed and finished off, but I'll show you those in a second. They look really good. And yesterday we got the bathroom window in. It's again, not temporary. It's the glass was shattered that was delivered. So we've had to put a broken panel in, unfortunately. But it's in anyway, and it's secure, but we had to put the glass on the outside, the broken piece that is. So you see what I mean? God, it seems weird. When you come in here, it feels like, because it's so used to coming into the room when it's dark, it feels like there's a big hole there rather than a window. So now, we have a window. Obviously the fixer foam has gone off, so we have to cut that back later on and get that glued in. As you can see, the outer pane is shattered. So that was damaged in transit, so we'll put that in initially for now. But yeah, it looks so much nicer. So I've left the blinds up just purely because the blinds are on the outside. So that will be replaced as and when the paint arrives. So that's been put in there. So where the bathroom's concerned, it's pretty much finished. We have to get all this cleaned out now because we've obviously done some work in here. So we'll get this cleaned up around here, get this cut back, get this painted today, and get this completely cleaned out and ready for the actual frame to be finished off. There's the filter that broke, one of those. So that's been replaced downstairs. The kitchen, as you know, is in, but I don't think you've seen it now with the sink and the tap in. So again, anyone that wants a good sink, this is currently in Price Mart, 749 Bajan. Comes with obviously the top piece, this little bucket. Comes with two of these, comes with a tap, comes with a soap dispenser, and a cutting board for 749. So we've gone with the Corian top with a slight lip at the back, as you can see, little splash back. So that's in. We're still trying to colour match the doors. And you see this door here, this is a door without this plastic on the front. We're trying to match one door with that colour, and it's proving bloody difficult. So anyway, we'll carry on trying with that. The window is in. This was a damn hard window to put in, that's for sure. Yesterday we readjusted all the actual packers and screwed those in nice and neatly. So we just got to fix the foam around that today, let that go off, and then we can cut that back. And then we've got a little fascia trim to go on here, which will get put on as well. But other than that, the doors themselves, they open pretty well at the moment. Let me say, yeah, at the moment, he says. One thing what I'd say I am getting at the moment is just, it's slightly catching the bottom. And when I looked at the actual window from the outside, when you open it, you can see that these two doors here, this one and this one, are lower on this middle. Now there's no way I can actually get them any higher, but it does look like it is a toe and heel issue with this particular door, but I can't get it any higher than it actually is. So the only thing I'm left to do is to potentially undo these hinges and try and move the door up, if that makes any sense. So anyway, we'll see whether that's going to happen or not. I'm not so sure. But again, it's going to involve putting something underneath here and trying to leverage it upwards with those loosened off. So it's a two-man job, and something on here to make sure that doesn't get damaged. That's probably the only way around it. So anyway, that's something I've got to do. But other than that, the doors do open and shut. They're just catching a very, very slight bit at the bottom at the moment, and they will as and when they settle in. In here needs a good clean. We've had a mattress delivered yesterday, so that's going to come in here after we've cleaned this off. So we'll get the mattress over here. Some little cheapy bedside cabinets, which are quite nice. Bedside tables, sorry, which are quite nice. My wife purchased. So in here is nearly done. It's just waiting for that door to be done, getting the two windows siliconed and finished off, and everything cleaned out and emptied. Not bad, quite happy. And obviously, like I've shown on the previous video, this monster is now in. Just put that door open. We now have the big monster window in as well. Look at that. So again, we've got to finish off. I should have, like I said on the previous video, should have actually finished off the top piece around here and here first. But it was really a needs must of getting people up together to get it in, and I could only get it done the day before yesterday. So we now got to try and finish those edges off with the window in place, which is a bit of a pain. But anyway, that'll carry on. And then in here, we're now starting the task, certainly starting on the furthest bedroom. The water damage came right down here, so it blew the skirting boards all the way down here, so we've got to do those. It blew all of them in the bathroom, and in here. It blew here as well, obviously, so this is where we actually cut the wall out. So we've got another bit of board in there for now, and then another piece is going to go in there. So yeah, we've got to get that in, get that filled, get that sanded. Not too sure if we're going to be able to get that done, in all fairness. Not without actually it standing out like a sore thumb anyway, because obviously that is going to be a window with a light. So that's going to be bloody hard to get right. But anyway, needs must, we have to do what we've got to do. And then obviously it's the skirting boards. We've got to sand it where we had to get the skirting board off. It marked all the walls, so that's all got to be sanded down first, and then your skirting board's got to go on. So quite a bit of work. And it really did move. I mean, it's even blown the door here a little bit, look. So yeah, these have got to be done as well. The skirting boards in here went, so they've all got to be put back on. So that's what happens. And you have, unfortunately, faulty parts. The window in here really does let so much light in. I think you'll agree. It looks amazing in here. So plus we're so used to seeing it so dark, so it really does look lighter than it is. But anyway, it looks amazing. I'll update you throughout the day. We're going to be doing some finishing off bits today, so anything you want to see, let me know. In the meantime, I'll check in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up below, and any comments would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.